If you feel stuck, like you're not getting the results that you want in your restaurant, sometimes you get motivated, but you don't follow through on that over the long term in your restaurant, I'm going to bring you tip number 3 on how to get that long-term motivation to get the results that you want in your restaurant coming up right now. Hey everybody, Ryan Gromfin here, author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, and the founder of both therestaurantboss.com as well as clickbacon.com. And this is video 3 in a motivation series, in the 3-part motivation series to get the results that you want in your restaurant over the long term, not just work really hard for 1 week and then fizzle away. If you haven't watched video 1 or 2, there'll be a link below this video for you to go back and watch those. I highly suggest you watch video 1 and 2 first and then come back here to video 3. Okay, have you gone back? Have you gone back and watched video 1 and 2? If not, stop. Go back, watch video 1 and 2. All right, by now you're here, you're ready for video 3. This video is about something I learned from Tony Robbins. It's called a massive action plan, because step 1 was we have to believe we can do it. And I told some great stories about belief and stories that you can tell your staff when you maybe feel they don't believe that it can be done. And then in step 2, we talked about raising your standards. But here, now it's about the rubber hitting the road, putting together a massive action plan. Not an action plan. What kind of a plan? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What kind? That's right, a massive action plan. Because anything that you want in your restaurant, anything that you want in life or in business takes a lot of action up front. Think about the carousel at the park. It's kind of rusty and worn out, and like you put your kid on it and then you got to kind of like to get it going, and it's kind of squeaky and it doesn't really want to go, and you got to like really hit it hard to get it going. And that first rotation, the kid's barely spinning. Then you got to hit it a little less hard and a little less hard and a little less hard. And then once that thing is moving and moving and moving, all you got to do is just sit there. You could be having a conversation with someone, right? And just be like, boop, with your pinky, right? Boop. And just every once in a while, you just got to tap it to keep that carousel going. Well, that's because you took the massive action up front to get the momentum, and then you just got to barely keep it going. Now, the way that we do these massive action plans, or a map, as Tony Robbins calls them, is through a program that he also has called RPM. And that's Results, Purpose, Method. So step 1 in the RPM plan, step 1 is result. What result do you want out of this massive action plan? It's probably going to come from a new standard that you have, but really, what is the result? And a lot of times, clients tell me all the tools that they want. They say, I need more systems in my restaurant. And I keep saying, but what are those systems going to do? What's the result? Is it increase profit? Is it put more butts in your seat? Is it increase your per person average by $1? Is it get 20 new customers to come into our restaurant next month? What's the result you want? We can't put together the plan until we know the result. So get clear on your result, not the tools you want to get there. We'll get to that in a second. A lot of times people come to me and they give me a list of tools that they need help implementing, but they haven't gotten clear on the result yet. So what's the result you want? Next is the purpose, or the why. Again, Tony Robbins often says that if the why is strong enough, the how doesn't matter. What's your why? Why does this matter? Why is this so important? And if your why does not nearly bring you to tears, then you won't get up in the morning and do the massive work that you need to do. Your why needs to be so strong. Now, we all sit here and say, oh, it's for my family. But really, is it for your family? Really? Are you going to do anything for your family? Is it for your employees? Is it for your community? Because you hear this all the time when big companies are struggling, and then they have 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000 employees that work for them. And the CEOs, the executive teams, you hear it. They get to work hard because they don't want to close the company or have to lay people off. So what's your reason why? If the why is strong enough, the how doesn't matter. So we've talked about result, purpose, and now method. What's the tool you're going to use to get there? Is it a checklist? Is it a prep sheet? Is it a new loyalty program? Is it some Facebook advertising? What's the tool you're going to use to get to your intended result? It could be multiple tools. But now here's the most important part about a massive action plan. You can only do one at a time. That's it, right? When we fire a shotgun with hundreds of pellets, buckshots, what happens? We shoot it and it sprays out. But if we take the energy from a light bulb and focus all that energy into a tiny little beam like a laser, we could cut through steel with just the energy of a light bulb, with focused energy. One massive action at a time, and it's going to take a lot of focus. And if you're interested in the methods that I use to achieve these massive action plans, go to therestaurantboss.com/goal and you can download my 90-day planner. I have a 90-day process that I use for these. Therestaurantboss.com/goal. There'll probably be a link below this video somewhere for you to watch that. Also, as we conclude this 3-part series on motivation, I want to let you know that there'll also be a spot below this video where you can register for an upcoming course that I'm going to have at the beginning of the year called Your Most Profitable Year Ever. I'm looking for 10, 12, maybe 15 highly motivated people that want some really intense one-on-one work with me to make sure that 2018 is your best year ever, your most profitable year ever. All I'm asking for right now is, if you're interested, just put your name on the list below. And then in the next couple of weeks, I'll send you some more information about that, and I'll let you know about some bonuses and things that you'll qualify for on the list. But this is going to get a lot of interest, and a lot of people are going to want to be in this program, and I'm going to go down the list in order. So make sure you get your name on that list right away. Thank you again. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this 3-part video series on motivation. This has been Ryan Gromfin with therestaurantboss.com as well as clickbacon.com. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week, and I look forward to bringing you another great video like this next week. I want to thank you for watching that video. If you can do me 3 really quick favors right now, very quick. The first is, if you haven't already, will you subscribe to this channel? In a moment, some things are going to pop up on your screen, some buttons, and one of those buttons is going to be subscribe. So whether you're watching this on my channel or on YouTube or on your phone, just stick around for 1 second and you're going to see a big subscribe button. If you haven't already, could you please subscribe? 2, if you haven't liked this video, will you go ahead and click the like button? Actually, don't just click it. Will you smash that like button and tell the world that you really enjoy this? Because the way that I can continue to bring you all this great free training is for my message to expand, for more restaurant owners and future restaurant owners around the world to be watching this. And so the way to do that is to like my video. So again, if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a place for you to like it. Or if you're back on my website, there'll be a place for you to like that. So smash that like button for me. And then also, could you leave a comment? Ask me a question. I reply to all my comments as fast as I can, usually within about 24 hours. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But go ahead and ask me a question, leave me a comment, tell me you love the video, tell me you'd like to see something else in a video. If you need more detail on a certain area, I can film other videos about that. But if you can go ahead in a couple seconds now, it's going to come out. If you can subscribe, like, and comment, that would be great. Also, there'll be a spot in this little button coming out in a few seconds where you can download something for free. I'm always rotating that, so take a look at that, some free tools. But if you're new to my channel, if you've never seen my videos before, there'll also be a spot for you to watch a video that'll kind of introduce you to what I do here at The Restaurant Boss and at clickbacon.com, and tell you about what we do and how you can get more involved and how you can get more free stuff and all that. So the buttons should be coming in by now. Go ahead and click on those and have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you so much.